Hey guys, so I know that this video is sudden, but recently the coronavirus has been detected or confirmed here in the Philippines, and I would just like to share my thoughts on that. Um, it's a very devastating time for us to be experiencing this kind of thing, and I just wanted to make a video on that. I'm sorry for how I look. I'm sorry for what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my pajamas under my jacket, but I just wanted to do this video right now. So, what is a coronavirus? So, coronavirus is a kind of common virus that causes an infection in your nose, sinuses, and upper throat. So, basically, it's a respiratory illness, and there are different types of coronaviruses. But the one that we are experiencing right now is the nCoV, or the novel coronavirus, which was discovered in 1960. It's a respiratory disease, but it was first detected again in Wuhan, China, which was a new subtype in January 9, 2020, this year. So, um, its symptoms are coughing, fever, stuffy nose, sore throat, and shortness of breath. It's very similar to flu, so it's really hard to detect because it's so easy to say that you might have the flu or you might have a, you know, close to death illness right now. So it's very similar to the flu, its symptoms, I mean, and it's very hard to detect because a flu is like a kind of common, like a common cold, let's say. And the coronavirus causes deaths, so it's very aggravating to me that you can just go from coughing to being diagnosed with coronavirus or nCoV. So, right now, or as of the research that I yet read, so as of now, or the research that I have read that was dated yesterday, there are 6,000 cases and about 132 deaths. And one death in our country, according to the news that just came out today. Uh, the person, or the 36-year-old female that was diagnosed with coronavirus or nCoV, just died today. And it has been circulating in 17 or more other countries. So yeah, sorry, I have my notes right here. I'm just like very angry right now because our president isn't doing anything about it. Like, the senators, according to news that I just read, the senators urged the palace to close or shut air and seaports from China or impose the China travel ban. But as of now, Duterte still hasn't imposed that, and look at what happened. The coronavirus has struck us, and people knew about this virus last January 9, 2020, right? And the tourist that went here, the 36-year-old female, she came here as a tourist on January 21 or 21st, which I am so surprised about because it was just recently, and we should have seen this. We should have like foresaw this, that it would come eventually to our country, and we still didn't do anything about it. The government didn't do anything about it. And now that it has come to our country, the more that we can't do anything about it because it has already spread. Because, as I said a while ago, the traveler or the tourist that came here last January 21st um, stayed here, and she was admitted last January 25th. So that was like, what, a few days, but imagine how many people she interacted with. Imagine how many people she gave that certain illness to. And if only we acted upon this earlier, it probably would have been avoided somehow. But no, we didn't. The government didn't. And I'm just really angry about it. Um, Moreover, the woman who came as a tourist was asymptomatic, meaning that she didn't show any symptoms, uh, just coughing, I think, which is scary for me because although airports check people's temperatures and stuff, people can still carry the disease asymptomatically. Like, you're asymptomatic, but you still have it. So it's getting harder to detect and easier to spread in a way. So, a few other countries like Papua New Guinea have closed their borders to Asian countries, airports and seaports. So, buti pa sila, no? um, Sana all. But we didn't get to do that because our damn president is such a pet to China that we weren't able to avoid spreading this disease here. Avoid the spreading of this disease here. And another thing that I wanted to talk about is that the government refuses to identify the hospital in which the 36-year-old female was confined to. I think that's unfair to us because it's not to cause hysteria or anything. I don't want any chaos or hysteria because I know that when people know that certain hospital, no one would try to even come close to that hospital probably. But we have to take precautionary measures. And it's not that I don't believe in our system, our medical technology, or how they isolated that lady, but I don't know, I just don't trust it, especially since it was a government hospital. They should have told us where she is right now. And if they're afraid of creating hysteria, it's already been made. Like, when the news came out that the nCoV had been confirmed in the Philippines, like, everyone in our family was like panicking, and people on Twitter were like panicking as well, and we were just like, oh, we're fucked. We're all just fucked because we truly know that the Philippines can't take this kind of damage. Like, we are a very corrupt country and we are dealing with so many other things, so many other issues like the volcanic eruption and geopolitical issues. And we just can't take it anymore. Our country can't take it anymore. And I don't think our government officials are putting into mind the issues that we have right now. And dumagdag pa tong si nCoV. I'm just really disappointed in our government, in our system. And one more thing, in a news that I saw on Twitter as well, I think that was ABS or CNN, I'm not sure. Duterte said that our problem as of now is still drugs. Drugs, man, dude, you didn't even solve it. Like, you promised, like, what, 5 months or a few months so that you'll be able to solve the drug problem in the Philippines. And what happened now? It's like been a few years and we still have drug addicts, we still have drug lords freely walking around. And you said that you wanted millionaires and billionaires to be at least imprisoned for a few days or a few weeks. That would be enough for you. Well, it isn't enough for us. What you're doing to the Philippines, what you're doing is not enough. And I'm just so disappointed. And I'm scared. I'm really, really scared for the Philippines that we might not survive at this time. We might not survive as a country. Because I know Filipinos are good people. But I don't think our system can keep up with the problems that we have right now. And I'm just so disappointed. Sorry, I keep saying disappointed. I'm just really mind-boggled at the thought that ang daming nangyayari ngayon. And our politicians decide to turn a blind eye on what's happening right now. And it's just so terrible. So, yeah. That's the video. I just wanted to share with you guys my thoughts and, rant out what I wanted to say. And it's really devastating, this news that we just got. So yeah.